Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another video. And in today's one, we're going to be looking at the preview images for the TMNT Armageddon Game-Opening Moves issue number 2. So yeah, it's been quite a while. I think it's been about a month, give or take, about time since the last issue came out, and things are going to get a whole lot more interesting, just due to the fact that after this issue, we got one more little side mini issue before we get properly into the Armageddon games, and I cannot be any more excited for this. So yeah, as I already said, we got preview images, we got some covers, and I know I've already broken down the little description for this issue. I will go over it again just to refresh your memory, but we'll be doing the covers and the description in just a while, because now we're going to be looking at the preview images. Okay, so this is the main cover, but again, we'll be looking at it in a minute and all that. Okay, so yeah, the first image, and this issue is mainly going to be focusing on Madame Null as well as Baxter Stockman, because in the last issue, it was focusing on Krang, a little bit about Leatherhead as well, but not too much, but you got a little bit of that, and just basically this whole story is more or less focused on how to defeat Rat King's Terror Trio, like using whatever weaknesses they can find and stuff like that, any allies. And in Krang's case, it was Sherelle, the Nova Posse, there's like neutrinos, there's like so much was happening, and this issue we're just going straight into it, and we can focus on Manol and Baxter Stockman. So as we start off here, we got Shredder and Kitsune floating, and they're looking in on Baxter Stockman, and they're all debating if Baxter Stockman is anxious or not, and they don't really get that answer. So Baxter calls in his assistant to come in and help with some like plans, because he's sort of getting things set up for the Armageddon games. Now one of the things which he does want, he wants the Agent Bishop's like EPF contract. I'm not exactly too sure why. I know that he's the mayor, but it feels a bit weird why he wants that. Anyway, Kitsune and Shredder comes into his Baxter's office, and then they go into his mind. And then that's when we go a few months ago, and this was just before issue, or might be around issue 124, maybe a bit earlier or just a bit afterwards. And basically, Baxter Stockman is going through his lab and talking to his assistant, who wants to take the time. The assistant booked some time off for quite a while, and Baxter Stockman doesn't really think it's worth it, because he thinks like he's got more important things to do. And to his character, yeah, he does have more important things to do, but yeah. And then that's when we get into the final page, when we do discover that there's a mysterious character who is in Baxter's lab, and I think the character is Old Hob. There was an image going around, I'm not exactly too sure where it was. I think it might be on Tom Morse's Twitter, but I'm not exactly too sure. And there was a picture of Old Hob with a gun pointing at Baxter Stockman. So I'm sort of wondering if maybe this could be that scene, and I wouldn't be too surprised. It's like really good to see Old Hob back, because we haven't seen him in, I want to say since issue 124, and that was, that's 8 months ago. So it's been quite a while since we've seen him. I'm wondering if we will be getting any more images or like scenes with the Weasels. I really hope we do. Again, we haven't seen him in 8 months, so it'd be nice to bring those characters back into it. But I'm not exactly too sure where this whole story could go, just because with Baxter, we haven't really seen him. It's been even longer for him. I think it was like issue 118, 117, something like that. So it's been quite a while since we've seen Baxter. So who knows, maybe Baxter could have been terribly injured in a battle or something like that. But I guess we'll never know until tomorrow. So yeah, now we're looking over on here on the TMNT blog, which just gives us so much more information. And yeah, so we're quickly going to go over the description for this issue. So the description for this issue goes as follows. The Rat King has been plotting behind the scenes of NYC and Mutant Town with his newly recruited trio of terror: Leatherkrang, Madame Null, and Baxter Stockman. As a result, his witch sister, Kitsune, and Shredder have undertaken a desperate metaphorical journey seeking past weaknesses in order to counter the tricks of gods and latest deadly gambit. Now with Krang out of the way, Shredder and Kitsune turn their attention to Man and Null and back to Stockman, but will the answers they seek could be even more dangerous than the arcane quest to find them. As it was in the shocking first issue, enemies become allies, and exciting new characters debut in this prequel to a massive TMNT event or 2022. So there were a few things which, now having knowledge of what happened at with issue 1, there were at the time I was thinking, oh, this issue is a big spoiler because we dealt with Leatherhead or Krang, but after looking at last issue, they didn't really do much with Krang. That just went into his mind, and then when they said, oh yeah, the allies become heroes and or villains become heroes and all that, they didn't. They were just still the same characters in the past. They didn't really do anything with the characters. So there was a few things in here. Looking at it now, it's just yeah, this whole description is pretty much out of date. I would have been interested to see what a proper one would have been like without any sort of spoilers sort of type thing. But yeah. Okay, so moving on, we do have some covers. So the first cover is by Ferro Penchi, who is also, if I'm not mistaken, he's also doing the art as well in the comic, which we do take over here. Look, it does look really beautiful, especially with Shredder. That just looks so amazing. But yeah, this artwork is amazing as well. I'm not too sure who the colorist is, because I feel like the colorist probably did an amazing job and probably made this whole cover a lot better. Now, also another thing to point out, if you do have the issue 1, cover A, and do get this one, you can connect them to make a big image type thing, so, you know, maybe look out for that. I don't know, if you have the images, then, you know, you might as well get them, or put them together, make a cool image. And yeah, so cover B is by Kevin Eastman, but this one, oh no, it's not cover B. I'm quite surprised at that. This is a 110 variant. I am honestly quite shocked, because he normally does the cover B. Okay, but either way, we've got Shibare, and I got a feeling that, if I'm not mistaken, I think this Shibare is having something to do with Mad Null. Not exactly too sure what it could be, but yeah, I feel like Kevin Eastman's artwork is always good. I don't know, his artwork is really good, but at the same time, I feel like maybe he could improve on certain aspects, but at the same time, it's his artwork, so it just looks amazing anyway. Yeah, I don't really understand what's really going on with this whole cover. I'm pretty sure it may make sense after a read issue, but I doubt it. Now, this one, which was just only recently announced, which is just, oh my god, amazing. We have the cover RI online exclusive by Matu Santaloco, and yeah, wow, do I need to say any more than that to get you hyped for this this cover, and maybe even potentially convince you to go get it, because this cover looks amazing, beautiful. And just got Shredder and Kitsune on the chessboard with all the other characters. You got Shibare, Old Hob, Baxter, Manol. I think that's Leatherhead. At first I was thinking that was maybe Krang or something. Then you got Rat King's hand up there. Yeah, this is all just so amazing. I'm really looking forward to seeing what other just because I know that Matu Santaloco is coming back to do some more covers. I'm really interested to see if he does come back to do the series again, or just in general, what other covers he'll be doing. I'm really looking forward to see what other ones he does. But yeah, let me know what covers you'll be picking up. I'm probably gonna be picking up this one tomorrow. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but I'm quite interested to hear what you have to say about this issue in the comments below. Are you looking forward to it? What do you think is going to happen? What cover are you going to be getting? But yeah, this issue comes out tomorrow. Go to comic book stores and stuff like that. If you do want to watch on my channel, it will be coming out on Thursday. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you do love this one, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.